Welcome back, Shalligators. Here I am in my childhood bedroom with another stupid t-shirt, my hair looking stupid again. Listen, do I look as stupid as Kanye West? No, I feel bad even bringing up this topic. One, because I have absolutely no idea what the point, like what I'm even going to say about this. I don't know that there's like any wisdom to gain here. And also because Kanye is clearly in the middle of some sort of psychotic break. And, you know, there's headlines that, you know, Kim isn't rushing in to help him. Why would she? Why would she? Again, I'm sorry to take things back to the patriarchy. I'm sorry to keep doing this. But like, why is it Kim's responsibility to play Captain Save-A-Yay and rush in and save him when he doesn't want to be saved? And, you know, this is the whole hard part about mentally ill adults. Like, what do you do when someone is functioning? I mean, he's feeding himself, he's clothing himself, he's like not getting arrested, like, okay. And they don't want help, or they don't think they're in a bad place. You know, clearly Kanye doesn't. He's got all the resources in the world. If he thought he was in a bad place and if this behavior wasn't really working for him, he'd do something about it, but that's not the case. So listen, that's a very dark and dour topic that clearly I don't have the answers to. I mean, my God, you know, society has tried to figure this out for years. But what we can talk about is Drake. Let's talk about Drake, because Kanye has been popping off saying that Drake and Kris Jenner slept together. I love this because it's messy. And it's as possible as it is impossible. That's what I love about it. It is equally insane and equally very likely seeming, as are so many things with the Kardashians. And I think that's why we love them. It's like, if anything is possible, nothing is real. You know that saying? Maybe not. It's like an old philosophical saying, because it means basically like, don't believe people. We're like, anything is possible here at this job, here in this relationship, here on this planet. Like, if that's true, then nothing's real. That's the underside of the coin. Anyway, with the Kardashians, it's like, yeah, who even knows? So yes, Kanye is doubling down on his claims that Drake slept with Kris Jenner. And this is a poke in his underbelly, because in 2018, there were rumors that Drake slept with Kim. Kim shut this down. She's like, it didn't happen. Nope, like never happened. And there's rumors that Drake slept with almost everyone in this family, right? So we've got Kris, Kim. There's the rumor going around, the theory that the reason Kylie hasn't introduced her baby son is because it's Drake's. I mean, who the hell would even be able to tell? Is he coming out wearing like a little yarmulke? Is he like coming out talking about Degrassi? Like, why would we even notice or know that? Maybe he'd have a different complexion, but okay, babies have different complexions, even if they're with the same father. So he slept with Kylie. You know, Drake has gotten around. What if all these houses that they live in are so big because Drake lives in them too? Just a theory. But so let's get into talking about this. I still don't even know what I'm going to say. Let's see how this shit goes. But before we do, here's a little bit about a topic that is near and dear to my heart.
Hey there, Shalligators. This isn't an ad. It's just a little segment I wanted to drop into a video, and I wanted to make sure I didn't forget, so I filmed it ahead of time. I want to talk about voting. I am a very passionate American. I have opinions about literally everything, as we have seen based on my career, and therefore it makes sense that I vote. Now, I'm leaving for Italy. I might already be there by the time you're watching that. And I voted in real life, and I voted early, which I honestly didn't know that was something you could do if you weren't voting by mail or absentee, but it is. Vote as early as you can. But listen, if you aren't able to vote IRL, I only voted in real life. I think this was like maybe the first election ever. I've always voted by mail. I've always voted absentee when I lived in California and New York. It's completely safe. People have been doing it for years. Millions of people vote that way. They all get counted. But the earlier you can vote, the better. But listen, honestly, if you spend 15 minutes researching these things, the next 4 years of your life could be so much better. So definitely get out there and vote, but vote informed. Please, I beg you. If for nothing else, the local things, the ballot measures, the propositions, the local things, that is really going to make the biggest impact on your life and the lives of the people you care about and the issues that matter the most to you. Okay, that's all I wanted to say. Happy Election Day.
Yeah, hey, go vote. It makes you feel really powerful, like you have some agency in this world, like you have some sort of control over the outcomes. Ugh, and we could all use a little bit more of that. Okay, so this is what Kanye did. He went on this podcast called Drink Champs, perhaps it's Drink Champs, like champagne. I don't know anything. It was like a 3-hour rambling, completely unhinged and chaotic appearance. And he doubled down, like I said, on his claims that Kris had sex with Drake, saying like, yeah, that was hard. And then he called Drake the greatest rapper ever. Okay, so in a social media post, on an Instagram, he had said, Drake will fuck your baby mama's mama, meaning Kris. And then he brought up Corey Gamble, who is Kris Jenner's boyfriend. It's like, you know what I mean. Hey, Corey, you know what it mean. Okay. So Kanye's had like an on and off feud with Drake and then posted in all caps, I'm going to read it in Kanye voice. He talked about him in an Instagram post. Everyone knows me and Drake have had a rivalry in the past, and it really warmed my heart to see Drake like one of my posts. We still need the Donda team to play Nocta. All Drake music will be played at Donda games moving forward. Donda games? What games? Is this like the Special Olympics? What games? There's Donda. Brother. So Kanye has not been doing well. He's talking about how he's coming for Jews. Don't do that. Don't do that and come. Kanye, first of all, enough people have come for Jews. I think the Jewish community is all stocked up on people coming for them. We're good. Try something new. Try like the left-hander community, of which I am one. You better shoot to kill and shoot with your dominant hand. Like, just don't do that. And JP Morgan didn't appreciate that, and they cut business ties with him. JP Morgan's a huge bank. Anyway, things aren't going well for Kanye. I shouldn't even laugh because like this is just bad. Like this is, can you imagine this being your baby daddy? And hopefully you are only imagining this, and hopefully this isn't your situation with some unhinged baby daddy. And you know, again, like what do you do to save Kanye West? Okay, as I'm so like, usually I don't really always have like a topic in mind when I start a video and it just presents itself the more that I talk. You guys are like, yeah, I know, you sound like rambly. I want to now bring in somebody else. Jason Sudeikis, Olivia Wilde's ex-husband. Now, Olivia is an actress. She's dating Harry Styles, right? I know much. I still love that Harry Styles is like queer baiting. Ooh, is he queer? No, dude. He has a girlfriend. He's always had girlfriends. He's straight. I'm so sorry. It's literally PR for him. Like, is he wearing pink sunglasses? Is that a feather boa? He is so alternative. He's like a PR genius is what he is, but okay. So he's dating Olivia Wilde, his director in that movie, Don't Worry, Darling. Did you guys see it? Did you like it? Tell me your thoughts. So all this stuff is coming out about how poorly Jason Sudeikis, who was Saturday Night Live star, and he's on Ted Lasso now, also a show I haven't watched. Do you guys like that one? People are obsessed with it. That he like melted the fuck down during their divorce, melted down. Now, the last we heard about these two is when he served her with like court papers when she was on stage at Comic-Con. Trash, so petty. I've actually hung out with both of these people because, you know, I said my friend is on Saturday Night Live and I found them both lovely. Totally lovely. Olivia Wilde is very gracious, beautiful. He was charming and handsome, you know, but you know what? Obviously, we don't know what goes on behind closed doors, and how people act at a party is certainly not an indication of how they are as people. But I will say, just from my own observation, both lovely people. So it's sad for me to hear how these things have devolved. Isn't it always? And you know, I mean, isn't this the thing with relationships? You marry someone, you love them, you know them, you're up late and you're talking and sharing all these things. You say vows, you have kids, you see them as a husband and a father, you know their family, and then they're like, bleh, and they turn into a fucking monster. And you're just like, where did any of this come from? It's just crazy. So let's see what he's doing. This is according to page 6. A former nanny is spilling the beans. Jason became distressed when Olivia tried to leave to see Harry Styles with a salad and her special dressing. Why is special dressing in quotes? I don't know that I want to know. The night she left with her salad. Is this a metaphor? Is this like a term that I don't know because I'm so chuggy? I don't know. Jason had chased after her, videotaping her in the house. She was saying, I'm scared of you, Jason. I'm scared of you. And he said, if you're scared of me, why are you leaving the kids with me? So then Jason went outside and laid under her car so she wouldn't leave. She got in her car to back up, and he lay under her car so she wouldn't leave. The nanny claimed Olivia got out of her car and back inside where Jason met her. He said he was doing it on purpose to make her late going to see Harry. Jason told me she made this salad and she made her special dressing and she's leaving with her salad to have dinner with Harry. I feel like I'm hallucinating. We've been talking about Drake fucking Kris Jenner and Olivia and her salad and her special dressing, her special hairstyle salad dressing. Is this where we're at as a society? Listen, part of the reason I haven't done a video in so long is because celebrities really haven't been doing much. Like there wasn't much out there. And now that they're doing something, they're doing this. It appears the special salad dressing Olivia made for Jason and their kids was the straw that broke the back for the SNL alum. Out of everything, he was like, she made her special salad dressing and took it to him. You know what? I'm going to be Team Jason on this one. I know. On its surface, this is an excellent example of when we talk about like arguing with your partner and having conversations and arguing about topics versus issues. The topic is the salad dressing, right? And it's very crucial we don't confuse topics with issues. This fight, laying yourself under a Range Rover, risking life and limb over salad dressing, because that's what sets you the fuck off. It's not about salad dressing. That's the topic. That's what you hang it on, right? That's the package it's wrapped in. The issue is the transferring of specialness, is the thing that belonged to you guys, the salad dressing, emblematic of her domesticity as a wife, her devotion to the family, her wonderful hidden talents that only he gets to see, right? Have now shifted to somebody else. It is the straw that broke his back because it was the unequivocal piece of evidence that she had moved on. That this thing that was just special for them, the fucking salad dressing, was now somebody else's. When you look at it like that, you kind of get it. You kind of get it. Like, I remember one of my friends found out her husband was cheating on her and calling the the new bitch, the side bitch, the same nickname he used with her, Sharky. And she was like, of all the things she found out, like she knew where they had sex and she saw the text message. She's like, that's what broke me. That's what broke me. Because that was supposed to be just for us. That was like it was intimacy, you know? And the fact that something I held so dear, just one word, one silly little nickname, meant nothing to him, that he shared it. And that always stuck with me. It's like, yeah, that's so painful when you see cheaters do that, when they take the side bitch to the same restaurant they took you or played the same song. And listen, at this point, we must talk about Kourtney Kardashian, because you guys have pointed out so many times how incredibly bizarre it is that Kourtney and Travis have this obsession over that movie True Romance, which was like not good and like weird and I don't know. Because that was Travis's like movie with his ex, Shauna Mokler. They named their daughter Alabama after one of the characters. She walked down the aisle to the theme song or whatever it was from that movie. And then he's like slotting Kourtney into that place. And it's like, this is our movie. We're doing a photo shoot about it. And I mean, that to me is so bizarre. And I believe it's kind of a sign of a narcissist, right? Because listen, when we love someone individually, it's like, I would never call someone I'm dating my ex-husband's nicknames. I call the dog some of those nicknames because it's like a part of the grieving process for me. It's like I still can say those things and have that outlet, but it's on a dog and he doesn't need to know that that's what I used to call my husband. But even that might be, I'm sure if my husband heard me say it, would be like, you're calling the dog that? But I mean it in a way of love. I do not think people mean this in a way of love, like salad dressing. Right. I don't think Olivia was bringing that salad dressing to Harry as an homage to Jason. I do not think so. And when we see people recast a role, basically, and listen, I don't think salad dressing is that deep. This Travis Barker, Kourtney Kardashian thing that's like a whole different level. Salad dressing, it's like, it's probably just good fucking salad dressing and she likes it on her salads. Why should she incinerate her whole life and everything she knows and take her condiments out along with it? Do the condiments need to suffer? Does she have to start from scratch with a new mustard vinaigrette? Hasn't she suffered enough? But listen, I think, okay, here's a point to this video. When we see people recast a role, slot someone in, it probably means they don't value you as an individual that highly. And they value more of the mythology, the true romance thing, right? Versus you as an individual. Well, what is your favorite movie? Let's come up with a new favorite movie together. No, it's this movie is so much a part of my identity. I just need someone to fill this role so I can keep living in this cosplay. That's not good. That doesn't hint at a lot of depth to the relationship and certainly not a lot of respect. It's such a clear example of this is my world, you're living in it. You don't have your own world. You're a character in my play. No, you don't have your own play. You don't have your own play. It's all just my play. That is the hallmark of a narcissist. So beware. Beware. If you are going to places and your friend's like, that's where he took Kristen. If you're listening to all the same music, it's like the Olivia Rodrigo song, Deja Vu. It's like, it's all just deja vu. It's all just repeated. Like, this is all very, very familiar. I have an ex that I have priorly been very nostalgic about, the ferret. If you're on the Shallon, you know what I'm talking about. And I saw that he had like basically replicated our first date with somebody else. And I was like, that's a big piece of data for me. That's a big piece of data. It was hugely instrumental in me moving on and deciding to date the person I'm dating now, which is not him. You know, I mean, I don't know. Maybe my boyfriend now, yeah, I have a boyfriend, is replicating dates from his ex, but I don't think so. But that to me was a red flag. And I am thankful for people like Kourtney and Travis that they were such an exemplar of this really red flaggy pathology that I was able to recognize it in my own life and be like, I actually don't like where this is going. I don't like that this is your thing, that you like make s'mores for a girl. That's cute, but it should be individual to me. And I thought it was, because I told you how much I like s'mores. Turns out it's not. Maybe every bitch out there likes s'mores. Interesting. All right, should we touch back to Kanye and Kris? Kanye and Kris, I guess when your mom has sex with your husband's rival, I just don't know that that's a topic we need to cover. That's a Crystal kind of topic. That's a real white trash topic, right? When your mom has sex with your husband's... Okay. When someone close to you dates someone your boyfriend hates? Even that. I don't know. That sounds like a him problem. I'm stumped. I am stumped. Drake and Kanye. Kanye has won. Kanye has defeated me. He's defeated logic itself. I don't know what to say about this. Do you think it's true? I kind of hope it is. I mean, good for you, Kris Jenner. Fucking get it. Dude, I'd sleep with Kris Jenner. I would just want to talk to her for like 20 minutes. Have you guys like listened to her masterclass? I think she is a fascinating person. You know what? People trash the Kardashians. Like, they're famous for nothing. Exactly. And they're billionaires for nothing. You are famous and you're not a billionaire. So again, Kim turned a blowjob into $1 billion. Have you? Me neither. Okay. So I'm going to give them all the high fives and all the props. Oh, I think I wanted to touch the other day on like how Kim is getting sued for like promoting some Bitcoin, whatever those are. And people like, you know what, if you're taking your financial advice from Kim Kardashian, you deserve what you get. I will take all the advice from Kim Kardashian. Again, $1 billion out of a blowjob? Please tell me how to run my life, Kim. Please. I'm giving them away for free like a punk. So I would love to know what you have to say. Can we just talk about Bitcoin real quick? Just real quick. So are you guys like in the metaverse? So sorry. Are you in the metaverse? Do you play Fortnite? Is that the same as Roblox? Is it called that? Or is it Roblox? Like Rob the name and lox the salmon that goes on a bagel? I feel like if I had kids, I would honestly almost be cooler because I would know about these things. And I'm just like a single bitch, like traveling around the world. I'm like, what's a fortnight? It means 2 weeks. That's what fortnight actually means. I shall see you in a fortnight, my good sir. Anyway, are you like in there and do you dress up your little people by like a little sword? I had a company approach me to make a metaverse, like a world, like a Shallon world. And I was like, can we do an evil verse? That would be really fun. And they're like, yeah, you could do all sorts of things in here and you could like broadcast and premiere videos. And I'm like, listen, what I would want to do is a special series in the metaverse called I Don't Understand. And it's just me interviewing experts about things I don't understand, like the metaverse itself, like Roblox, the bagel spread, the metaverse bagel accessory, blockchain. I don't understand. And most of the videos, it's just maybe like, talk to me like I'm a 5-year-old or a boomer, because honestly, a 5-year-old might understand this better than me because I don't understand. Would you guys want that? I don't understand anything. I don't even understand electricity. Like I live my whole life, my whole existence, it's like I'm in Diagon Alley. Like everything is witchcraft. The phone, what is this? I don't know. I can't do anything. I can talk. I can tell a great story about things, but I have to die in the first wave of an apocalypse. I really have absolutely no skills whatsoever. I think I Don't Understand series would be really interesting because you guys could submit things like maybe you don't understand like inflation or guns. Do you understand? I don't know. I don't understand. I think that would be kind of fun, but let me know your thoughts. Thanks for sticking around for this rambling sort of silly video. Join me for Evil Week. We kick off October 25th. It's going to be truly, I think, one of the best Evil Weeks I've ever done. It is super wicked and unapologetic. So I'll see you later, Shalligators. I'll see you soon.